Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of NC-17. My name is Josh, and today, returning triumphantly, is our beautiful co-host, my sister from another mister, my ride or die. I can probably give you 1,000 more accolades, but I'm just gonna say Lisa. How you doing today?
Yeah. You know what? I'm doing pretty good today. Pretty good.
That's good. That's good. So I don't know if you noticed, but like we've been blessed with a lot of different guests recently, and very appreciative to every single person who's come on. But we've landed some pretty awesome people, and just getting to know them has been good. But today is about Lisa. We're going to talk about her book, which I always do. This
Yep.
just in a
I'm
zombie
excited.
novel.
Yep.
Uh, but
And
yeah,
I'm well into this book three already. It's already kind of happening. Just getting it out
um, uh, so book two should be out relatively soon.
there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now,
I'm still
I'm
playing
not.
with the fonts on the cover. Figure
Uh,
that out, yeah.
I'm not gonna give away anything, but both me and Lauren are now through our third time reading it.
Oh my gosh.
So,
That is awesome.
reading the second one, like when you said, "Hey, I'm gonna let you guys read it," I was like, "Cool." And then me and Lauren started reading it, and it was like, "What? Really?"
I warned you.
I do like the little, like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything because I'm not about spoilers. I do like the little nuances you have of like, well, this person's going to be a smartass, but then this person's going to take care of that,
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
uh, however, Lauren loves going to the library.
Mhm.
So today we were at the Clinton Macomb Library, and I got a form for you to be able to put your book in their library.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
So next time we are in person, you just fill out the form, and
Oh,
all
absolutely.
they need is, well, they'll need you there, a copy of your book, and the form filled out, and that's it.
Easy enough, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get you out to the masses, So, but if you do want to buy it, it's on Amazon. This just in a zombie novel. If you
Mhm.
don't buy it, you're missing out. uh, yeah. Well, if you don't buy it, she's gonna start throwing quarters at you, and she's very
Indeed.
imaginative
Yep.
with quarters.
That's a problem.
Oh yeah. Uh, have you seen any new movies lately?
You know, I keep like trying to watch movies, but none of them just live up to the classics that I just love. Like I rewatched Final Destination 4 the other day, and that's just my favorite Final Destination movie.
Oh yeah.
Like that's just a comfort movie for me. Anytime I'm down, I'm just like plug in Final Destination 4, all my stresses go away. Um,
Oh yeah. So I seen two new movies out at the theater. Companion, which
I cannot wait to see that. I'm so psyched.
it was good. Uh, bit of a surprise for me. I mean, it's not typically my type of horror movie, but it was a surprise.
I love Jack Quaid too, so
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're gonna like him in this one then, because he plays the gamut of emotions. So, but then we went and seen Heart Eyes.
that one looked interesting.
That one was really good. Really good. Well, I kind of figured out who was doing what they were doing by the end of the movie just because certain things happened in the movie, you know. But I definitely recommend seeing those. They were good movies.
Maybe I'll try and like do a double feature day.
Oh yeah. Uh so two of the guests that were on the show recently, Angel Bradford and Morgan Malam, were in a movie called Disremembered. It's on Tubi. This is I haven't given my review of it, but I will say the movie kept building and building and building, but the ending caught me completely off guard.
Those
You
are
know,
my
so,
favorite kind.
Oh, yeah. So I was definitely. I'm gonna send you a list of the movies, but
Hmm.
that's definitely one to check out. I want to tell you now. I'm gonna give my rating right here. It's a definite 10.
Sweet.
And I was like, okay, but yeah. So Motor City Nightmares. You booked?
Mhm.
Okay, so for the whole weekend, I think this year is going to probably be a good year,
Yeah.
just because it seems like things are going, like now you're going to be sharing a booth though this year, with Tom
Yeah.
Sawyer.
Yeah. So like
Either,
yeah, he booked it technically, so yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm sharing this booth with Tom Sawyer and yeah.
are you in the same spot or no?
No, it's gonna be whatever spot his was at, so we'll see. It's gonna be
Oh yeah.
interesting.
Uh, I mean, I think he was in the corner with uh Jorge De La Rosa and Morgan Ziva, and
I
if he
think he was,
was,
yeah.
you're gonna have a prime spot because everyone has to walk by there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean my normal spot's pretty good too, but I mean that's a good spot as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, your normal spot is right there where it's like a crossroads of getting right to where all the celebrities are to like right where it's
Mhm.
like you're not lying. You got a prime spot.
It's gonna be better this year too, because I'll actually have more product.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh so we spoke about Alan joining, and me
Mhm.
and him pretty much cover everything that's not horror. So we don't get, just like cornered into just one genre.
Yeah.
Uh we did post a video yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Definitely check that one out because we give you major props toward the end of the episode. So, like I said, I'll say it every day. You had the chance to do what you wanted to do over there. You chose to stick with NC-17 and pretty much be my ride or die in this. And there's not never going to be a day I'm not going to say, "Hey, that's my sister." So, uh, but any other interesting news or like surprises happened to you lately that
I
are
will
good?
say I don't remember if we mentioned this yet on the show, but I was surfing on Tubi the other day and I saw there's another Terra movie out and this one actually kind of looked good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I'm pretty psyched about that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of these days. I'm in the middle of watching Possum right now.
Possum.
Good things about that one, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you get a chance, I'm actually going to send you a list of movies that you can check out, and they're really good. Like, I mean,
I'll take any recommendation from you.
like I don't, you know me, I don't just say a movie's good unless it is actually good,
Mhm.
but and I sure in the hell don't get surprised by a lot of movies, but I'm telling you, some of these movies I'm watching are surprising me left and right. Yeah. I cannot speak enough, and I know it sounds crazy, but the probably one of the best movies I've seen this year is Cocoon.
Okay.
Definitely check that out. Got an all-star cast in that one.
That
Oh,
looks
that's
weird.
I mean, like I went into it thinking, like, okay, it's gonna be comedy horror, which it was,
Mhm.
but I wasn't expecting the kind of screenplay, like the kind of I just wasn't expecting what I got, and it surprised me, you know,
Mhm.
and it actually got a 10. I don't give out tens,
No, you do not.
but it was definitely a 10. And I was lucky enough to have quite a few of the people on the show to talk to. But yeah, we I don't know. Definitely check that one out.
Will do.
You know. Uh, so when are you hoping to have your book out?
Well, my dad and I are getting together tomorrow to kind of finalize the cover. So I'm hoping I have by my birthday, which is in the middle of April. So I'm hoping probably by like mid-March.
Okay, okay. Hey, that would be cool. And even though I've already read it, I'm buying the book.
I know. I'm like, really, the push was like, I need to get it out because Josh wants to read it. And now it's like, you've read it apparently multiple times.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
And the thing is like I told Lauren, I was like, I'm not gonna read it as it is a sequel to the first book because there's new characters.
Hmm.
But when all the characters are in it, I'm like, okay, now I had no choice but to read it like it's a sequel. But I did the first time reading it, I read it through the eyes of like as if I was a certain character.
Okay.
Second time and third time, so forth, but a different character every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will say though, this second one, all right, so the first one had a lot of throwbacks, had a lot of, like had a lot of animosity towards certain characters and stuff, from each other.
Mhm.
The second one has the same, but it seems like the second one is just maybe a tad bit more survival instinct than the first one was, if that makes sense.
Mhm. Yeah.
But either way, it was a phenomenal read, and I'm probably gonna read it again. Yeah. But I don't know. What was your writing the second one? What was going through your head? Like, okay, this has got to happen. This has got to happen. This has got to happen. The interactions of everybody. What was going through your mind when you were writing each character and it was like, yeah, this character is going to perform well with this character? What was going through your mind?
I think for me, what it was like, I wanted to kind of give them the college experience that I wished I had. So that's why, spoiler alert, so many of them were like hooking up or whatever. Um, because I didn't ever have that. So I was like, you know what? Just write whatever you wanted. And then so I kind of did it that way. And also like none of them were really friends because I didn't really have that many close friends. It just was like acquaintances. I was like, I know that guy and I know that person and like she and I had a class together or whatever. So I kind of had, but then as happened in book one, like when you're going through the zombie apocalypse or whatever apocalypse, you have to get to know each other real quick. So that was just kind of a fun thing to write. And
Uh,
then just a little fun factoid, the character Brian is based off of one of my professors.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Uh, Lauren did say the way you ended book one and the way you ended book two, she agrees with how you ended them, and she feels that there was no other way to end them other than the way you ended them.
Mhm.
But she said that there's no way you can't do a book three.
Mhm.
So now that you said you're doing book three,
Okay.
Lauren's, I can tell you, Lauren's very excited. She said she's even going to buy a copy of book two when it comes out. And I want everybody out there to know that even though me and Lisa are cool and she's like family to me, I'm still supporting her and I'm still buying the book because that's just who I am.
Good guy.
Yeah. And we gotta give your dad some credit too,
We do. Yeah.
because he sees the detail that maybe someone else wouldn't see. And you and him working together and getting this book out kind of shows the just it's more of a father daughter relationship. It's more of a, hey, I'm going to help you out because he wants you to succeed on more of a professional level.
And I'm not always the easiest to work with. Also, I will say that, like, I'm very stubborn. And when Dad would say stuff about a part I really liked, I'd be like, "No, Dad, you're wrong." And like, Lisa, shut up. Listen to your father.
uh, uh, I did find something out though.
Hmm.
They are making a part two of Anna and the Apocalypse.
No.
Yep, comes out later this year around Christmas time.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's I'm gonna be binge watching that again.
Oh yeah.
And I do just mean watching it over and over.
Uh,
I do mean binge watching a movie.
oh yeah. Well, I mean, when she's walking out of her house and singing her song, and all the zombie stuff is going on behind her, I'm like, that's awesome. But the scene where they knock off the snowman's head and he screams like a
Mhm.
girl, I swear that gets me every time.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying nothing bad because you don't expect that scream coming out of him.
No, you really don't.
uh, so what are you hoping for at Motor City Nightmares this year? Like, what are your main goals outside of like selling your books? Because I know that's the main goal, but outside of that, what would you say would be your second main goal?
Well, honestly, since I did work at Erebus this year, I think it'd be cool to just kind of feel more connected there this year and just be able to hang out at that booth as well as at my own booth.
Oh yeah,
And I think
yeah,
it'd be cool to get the Erebus people to come over and check out my book, I'm not gonna lie.
oh yeah, yeah. Uh, so I know they're having a Friday the 13th Part 5, I think 40th reunion. Some of the cast members are going to be there from there. The guy who played Jason Voorhees, a couple other characters, but obviously you can tell I'm a big fan. So this would be like the third or fourth Jason I met, so it's kind of like, yeah, I gotta get his autograph. But even though Part 5 is the weakest one out of these series for me, I don't know. Have you seen all the Fred 13th movies?
Yeah,
What would you say would be your favorite one?
the third one.
The third one, 3D.
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one. Mine's a toss up between Part 4, where Corey Feldman is the little boy,
Mhm.
and Part 6, where Tommy Jarvis reanimates Jason Voorhees by accident.
That is a good one.
You know, but believe it or not, the one that has the most like on screen kills is Part 10. Which is weird, but I mean they're in space and got a lot of space marines that he can just 187. So
Yeah.
uh so we have more guests that are going to be coming on the show. Uh some well, there's one that I'm talking to right now who was in a very classic movie. Like, I mean, classic. And he's agreed we just got to come up with a day and a time. But when he does, I know you've seen the Romero movies, Night, Dawn, Day.
Oh yeah.
He's from one of them. I can't give it away too much right now
Okay.
because I don't want to
Yeah.
ruin the surprise. But I mean, there's a lot of directors, producers, actors, actresses, just tons of people out there who are in the independent scene right now that are killing it, you know? And all these people with all these movies is like there's not there's not enough I can say that's going to do them justice because some of them are literally just like left and right. Everything they put out is gold, you know.
Mhm.
Uh, however, though, I know we've talked a couple of times about maybe possibly turning your book into a movie. I did reach out to some people, and some of them, when you have the time, are willing to sit with you and turn it from a novel to a script.
The screenplay.
Yes. And these are people who I've known for quite a while now who are in the industry. But I wanted to surprise you with that today because I've been working on that also. And I'm like, all right, we have to Lisa's big return. We have to surprise her with something. So I won't say it'll be out this year, but
Uh-huh.
you guys, we all will sit down together and we will definitely get it in screenplay form for you.
Oh my, I gotta tell you, this is because that's actually been on my mind a lot recently, just that concept and how amazing that would be. So this happening like right now. You mentioning that again. Wow.
uh, Now, I'm not gonna lie, they read the book. Some of them agree with me that the best scene was the quarter in the head scene. One of them actually, by the end of book was crying. She was like, she's in love with all that, say anything stuff and
Okay, yeah.
like all that throwback stuff he did. She's in love with that stuff. So, but when they're able to come here and you're able to come here, we're all going to sit down, take a day, and just go over everything.
Okay. Count
You
me
know,
in.
but
I will move
yeah.
stuff around.
But other than that, I mean, it's so far it's been a banner year. We hit 100 episodes on New Year's Eve.
Mhm.
We are now pushing toward 140 episodes just in February. And that is what we've wanted. We want to be able to bring good entertainment to people, even if it is for 45 minutes here and there. But on the same hand, I know we've talked about it. We want to help people. And if we can support them, that's awesome. And we ask nothing in return. That's just who we are, you know. But I do know that there's a lot of people out there who love zombies. So who knows? Maybe when we get it turned into a screenplay, who knows? Maybe you can make an appearance in the movie.
Yeah, I could do that. For, director.
uh, I think the one character we definitely would have to kind of like give him that one moment he had in the first book before he sacrificed. That character, I think, is going to be phenomenal on screen,
Mm-hmm. Me too.
just for the mere fact because if it wasn't for that character, the emotion would have been there, but the emotion for that scene wouldn't have been as
Mhm.
you know heart wrenching. You know, but yeah, I mean, I don't know how is your mom and dad doing though?
It's been fun life.
Yeah,
I spent the last night my mom and I had martini Friday on Saturday. Um that was fun because I went to a concert on Friday night.
yeah,
So yeah, mom and I had our little mommy daughter night last night and then we went out for coffee this morning. It was really fun.
oh yeah.
Um,
I mean, you need those moments, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
also
know.
my mom's dog and I love each other, so that was nice.
Oh yeah.
I came home smelling like another dog, and my dog's like, "You were with Betty, weren't you?" I'm like, "Yes, Ginny, yes, go away."
uh, yeah, we well, you met our new dog Jim.
Yeah, I love your new dog.
Yeah, he's a hyper puppy. Like, I'll be down here watching a movie and all, I'm like, oh, okay, they're playing again. But I don't know. Uh, what would you? I mean, we still got to get you and Alan on the same show at least at one time.
Yeah,
What would you say? Have you seen the episodes with me and Alan?
couple, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I watch you guys when my depression hits. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna watch NC-17. That'll make me feel better.
there you go. Hey, so, you heard it from Lisa. If you're feeling down watching NC-17, you're always going to feel better.
Hmm.
And if you don't, I apologize. But no, talking with Alan, because I work with Alan.
Hmm.
So I see him pretty much on a daily basis, Monday through Friday. Talking with Alan, he had the understanding, the same that you and I had the understanding that horror is going to be me and you all the time, you know, and then everything else would be me and Alan. But
Hmm.
every now and then, because Alan has seen some horror movies, but not as much as you and I. And I know you and I stick mostly to horror,
Yeah.
but from time to time to dabble in, like for you to come into an episode where we're talking comedies. You've seen comedies,
I love comedies, yep.
but
National sci-fi.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Uh, it's that's what we want. We want to expand.
Mhm.
So going into every genre of film is only going to help us grow. And you got you wrote books, so I mean, you got the whole author thing down.
Mhm.
And I think the only next logical step for us would be start doing music, reviewing music and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But there's
I
one
know a lot of
thing.
crappy indie bands.
Hey, I mean,
You guys,
independence.
you know what you are.
Well, independence sometimes is better than mainstream.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Yeah, like Whitley and Lauren are supposed to be going to see Weird Al Yankovic, and I'm like, oh
I love
god.
Weird Al.
I mean, I love Weird Al too. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I'd be able to sit through a 4 or 5 hour concert
Okay,
of.
that's fair. Yeah. I've seen him in concert, I think, 4 times. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, I think he's more
Yeah, he's
mainstream.
not like, unless you're like a super fan, you wouldn't want to go to a concert because that's like extreme. That's,
Yeah, but he is going.
I'm a super fan. I admit
Hey,
it.
nothing wrong with
I'm
that.
not ashamed at all.
Nothing wrong with that. He actually is going to be at GalaxyCon later this year, which I think is in
Genuinely
Ohio.
consider going to that for that very reason. It's in
Yeah,
Ohio, yeah.
Ohio. I think me and Lauren are going to go too. So and then Astronomicon is coming up, and Art the Clown's going to be there, so I'm going to be there. Well, also leading Trish Stratus from wrestling is going to be there. Yeah, a lot of different people, but I don't know. It's this year, like I said, is going to be a banner year for NC-17. Yeah, and we're pushing out episode after episode, and that's only helping us. So,
Mhm.
but one day, me, you, and Alan will all be in one room together. And we will do a live episode, and I swear to God, people are going to be like, "These are the Three Stooges of now."
That'll be fun.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna ask you on here because I know Alan's gonna watch it. Do you Die Hard? Is it a Christmas movie or is it not a Christmas movie?
Oh my gosh, it's such a Christmas movie.
Yes.
No question.
Oh yeah, Alan, you heard it. You outnumbered, my friend. No, he doesn't think it is. I do think it is. That didn't sound. You get what I'm saying.
Mhm. Well, I mean, it did, like, my family and I didn't used to consider it that, but then we were in Germany one Christmas and it was playing 24/7 like how A Christmas Story does here. And so ever since then we've considered it a Christmas movie.
Hey, see, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And I mean, it's my dad's favorite movie, so why we hadn't been doing that all along is beyond me, but
Oh yeah, yeah. There's certain movies coming out this year. I know we're all over the place right now, but there's certain
okay.
movies coming out this year that I know I want to see, but I don't think they're going to live up to the hype. You know.
Which ones? I think I'm on the same page as you because I remember seeing some trailers and thinking that, but yeah, which ones?
Well, I already saw Captain America, and they were hyping it up, and I'm like, yeah, that fell flat.
Mhm.
I think Thunderbolts is going to be good. I think the new Mission Impossible is going to fall flat. Uh,
I think Flight Risk is gonna be good.
that is that, yeah, yeah, I agree with that one. Uh, I don't know. There's just so many coming out. It's like you know, I'd prefer to go in unjudgmental because I just don't like judging movies without
Mhm.
seeing them. But there's just somewhere it's got a certain actor. I don't see that person playing that role.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I saw that Back in Action on Netflix with Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx.
Mhm.
It was pretty much just a family version of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I mean, was it better? I don't know. Was it good? Definitely worth watching. You know. And then there's another one that was on Netflix called Aftermath, I believe. Yes. That one was actually pretty good. It's about some people take over a bridge with hostages and ex-military guys trying to stop them from blowing the bridge up. It's a good movie. Uh, yeah, it's a good movie. I'll just say that because I know there's a lot of people that ain't seen it. uh, but tomorrow on NC-17, we will have an actress. Her name is Shannon Atkins. She's in some good independent films. And then we got some more people later on in the week, and then more people the following week, which we're grateful for everybody who comes on, and most of the time it is me talking or it's just me doing the show with them, which is perfectly fine because I know that at the end of the day, life has to go on. You are at the end stages of finishing your book. So, I mean, I want you and everyone else to know that I understand and it's perfectly fine. And, like I said, life does happen, you know?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, it's not, I don't want anybody thinking that me and you ain't talking on a daily
Yeah,
basis
yeah,
because we are.
I'm glad you're saying that too, because I did kind of notice. I was like, I hope the audience doesn't like think we're fighting or anything, because you were on episodes and I wasn't. I'm like, no, Lisa's just busy.
Yeah. Uh, I just want to know. I'll kind of say what I said at the end of yesterday's episode with Alan, but I'll say it, pretty much to you in just a different manner. It's like I said, you're always going to be my ride or die. You're always going to be NC-17 with me. If you're not NC-17, there's no more NC-17. That's the way it's going to go, you know. Uh, but we both have kind of agreed that every now and then just to evolve does not hurt, you know. And you might see a name change here or something like that, but at the end of the day, it's still going to be NC-17. NC-17 will still be present. But this is my promise to you, and because you are my sister, that's the way I look at you. You're not my friend, you're not someone I know, you're an awesome author, but to me, you're my sister. You know, there's not going to be a day to where I won't at least reach out to you. You know, see, you are.
I love every day just hearing from you, just like, hey, what's up? I love it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have to do that because to me, like I said, I don't have. I mean, I have friends, but I have people who I know, then I have family. So
Yeah.
if I'm calling you brother, if I'm calling you sister, I'll never call anybody mom because I only had one mom. I don't even call my wife's mother mom. As
Yeah.
a matter of fact, I don't even think I call her name, but that's neither here nor there. But no, at the end of the day, NC-17 was made by me and you. NC-17 will be staying with me and you. People will come, people will go.
Yeah.
We will be here. So
Yeah.
I don't like to share emotions. I don't like to share emotions, but I'll say it live right here. Lisa, I love you. You are my family. I'm always going to be behind you. I'm always going to be by your side, and I can be that rock you need, or I can be that bouncer you also need to.
I love you too, Josh. You are my best friend, and I'm so glad that you just happened to pick up my book at that con, and we just walked by, and you're like, "Hey, do you want to be on this show?" I can't believe that we just happened to just fall into this. It is so perfect.
uh,
NC-17 forever.
that's right. I mean, I don't think we're going to be getting matching tattoos of NC-17,
No.
but I mean, I agree. It's this show is
They're
not what
matching
it.
shirts.
That's right. We do got matching shirts, which are available for purchase. All you got to do is send us what size you need, and we'll get you a price, and we'll go through all that. So reach out to me or reach out to Lisa. Yeah. So we got about 4 minutes left. Lisa, what's on your mind?
So this is easily one of my favorite episodes ever. Just gotta get that out there. Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, it has been Lisa's revenge because I mean, I've had people asking, "Hey, where's Lisa?" And I just kept saying she's got things she's got to handle. It's not for me to say. But I wanted to make it a point to know that you are missed by the fans. You
Wow.
know, but they also do know you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, never. Can't get rid of me that easy.
Oh yeah, you know. But I don't know. It's 2 years ago when we started this. Actually, we started this 3 months after we met.
Mhm.
So 2 years ago when we started this, and we're still going strong. We don't expect to be out there day one, but every single step we take forward is always a good thing because we're never taking a step back.
Never.
You know, and even if it's Motor City Nightmares, if it's just doing an NC-17 episode, there's one thing you can always guarantee: where there's Lisa, there's Josh, and where there's Josh, there's Lisa. So, but I can see you blushing, by the way. It's all good. It's all good. Uh, but we're gonna end today's episode. I'm gonna let Lisa close out the show, and I'm just gonna say stay NC-17 from me. But Lisa, go ahead and close out the show.
Josh, you are my family. Thank you for always being there, and thank you for always being NC-17. Peace out.
Later.